Hello, everybody. This is day 6 of my awesome wealth health journal thingamajigger. Yeah, I'm back on the tripod again. Isn't that so freaking cool? Not having to hold it like this, like I'm some sort of animal who doesn't know have a selfie stick, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Today is basically the first so much of my health journal is this going to be something along the lines of thought process and how I'm going to start, which is why none of the last ones have actually been about, health and just more about making choice and making decisions and getting things on the right track. Because basically you do something for so many years and you decide what works for you and what doesn't. Well, this is going to be way I keep myself accountable to that, was doing these video journals, which is pretty much the point of them, and part of it to really build things up and express oneself. So the beauty of these are the fact that, they're fun to do. And so basically today we're going to talk about planning. I once gave a speech not too long ago at my Toastmasters group where I said the term, you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and someone was like, you shouldn't use cliches. I 100% disagree. This is a sidetrack on speaking. Cliches are awesome if you use them right. I mean, overusing cliches is, of course, cliche. But at the same time, lost the train of thought. At the same time, they're cliches for a reason. It's easy to understand that. So this is going to be my plan. By November 1st, because this week is kind of busy, we have Toastmasters tomorrow. I have Wednesday, I need to get my podcast out. And on Thursday is a day I actually can do this. So Thursday is going to be my day of for sure starting, is what I call it. So this week I'm going to get down the measurements and also plan out how I'm going to start the Church of Awesome on November 1st. And exactly what I'm going to do, and especially on the reset. I mean, the important parts are generally kind of a 3 structure. I mean, one, some form of exercise, because exercise is good for the soul and the body. Number 2 is some form of meditation. Meditation is really good for the mindset. And number 3, I guess eating. I guess eating is important. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to start. So the first step is kind of create a sort of step eating type situation. I've done my best in the past, and so looking at the past is kind of like not doing everything at once, because that just creates some overwhelm and also hits the brain, and the brain's like, you're not going to do that. So my goal is starting this week, starting tomorrow for sure, is no eating out by myself. That's none. No more. No more 2-for-1 Buffalo Wild Wings. No more wings. Just gotta eat food, Unless I absolutely have to, of course. But then again, I can go to the grocery store and get a sandwich or something, or maybe get, some chicken. Something like that. Deli food doesn't count. This is like fast food or going out to restaurants. This is also a way to save money as well. And another thing is to really get down on that. And then no sugary treats unless I'm with my girlfriend. We'll just add that caveat because she likes sugary treats. So unless I am with her, and no more than probably once a week, we'll say. But that's just a start. And as I get that down, it's about going to the next level. And we'll be talking about that later. So by the end of this week, you'll see measurements. You'll see my weight on here, which is not super fun. I'll be around 420. But you'll see the measurements. I don't know if I wear shorts, I guess I'll take 2 pictures. Nah, I'm going to keep that to myself for now. Every 30 days, I'm going to take pictures of myself and see my progress. And so, because I think pictures are the best way of doing that, and to stick with that, and that's the most important thing. One thing I did, I mean, I've done a podcast for it last year, and the reason why I did my podcast is not only to inspire people, to help people. I did it to prove to myself that I can be consistent. And for the most part, especially this year, I have been consistent. So I've proven to myself that I can do something difficult and do it in a way that is consistent. And so, I mean, that's a lot of time about life really is proving things to yourself. Having a reason for that. A lot of people might look at things on the outside and think this is the reason why you're doing something. But what matters is what things mean to you. What lessons can you get from your life? Because life is one big lesson after another. And sometimes it's about learning from our failures, but also successes. And so being on that and being committed to that shows me that I can do something that I'm committed to. And that if something's important to me enough, I can do it. And now I need to prove it to myself that I can do it for my wealth and also budgeting. Wellness isn't just about money. What? Ooh, I said that backwards. Wellness isn't just about health. It's also about your finances and how you deal with all aspects of your life. There's a saying on how you do anything is how you do everything. While that's not 100% true, it's true enough. It's true enough. So if you escape when dealing with one thing, if you escape when it comes to your relationships, you probably escape to your finances in a certain way. Then you probably escape to exercising in a certain way. How you deal with things is generally in a consistent manner. So building that muscle for me has been important, very important. And now it's time to utilize that muscle and build it into other things. I'm Brett Dupree, your Joyous Expansion Life Coach. I'm so used to saying that in my videos, but I still want to remind you to be loved, be joy, be awesome.